have a question for writers.
Yeah.
Since I don't know if Craig's still listening or not. So right now the story is going through. We're almost done editing. We're about 2/3 of the way done. But what format does it need to be in so that it could go into a story form?
What do you mean by what format?
You need to look up what size you want the book and stuff. And you got to look up the publishing for it. You got to have a certain font size and a range.
My copy editor handled all that for me. She copy edited and then did the format. And
I'm not sure yet, James. I'm just getting it ready for beta reading, but I have no idea the next steps. What is the next step?
The next step is letting me read it and letting me add some very important details like the size of the character's breast and their biceps and their skin color. Definitely something diversity approved. All right, that's the important step you got to do, Manji-chan. Okay.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay.
Does somebody have a horse clopping in the background?
That's Stormcrow. He's coming home from work.
No, that's the blade of the chopper.
Oh.
I'm coming home from work and school, actually.
On a horse.
Yeah, you know what? Why not? I have a horse.
No, he's driving a car, but he's using his knee to control the wheel while he's clipping coconuts together like Monty Python.
Oh God!
You know
what a visual!
You're not exactly far off from the truth. That's exactly how my mom drove all the time when I was a baby. She would just put her fucking knee on the steering wheel, and while she was like smoking a cigarette and talking on the phone, it was amazing. That woman can multitask. You know what I'm saying?
Frequency Studios does not condone this form of child rearing, by the way.
I don't confirm that way of driving. What are you talking about?
Bully, shut up. Don't you dare disrespect Mama Crow. Okay?
Well, okay, so James Gray, I have no idea. Like I said, I didn't even think I'd write a book. It was an accident. It really was. It was supposed to be a short story that wasn't so short at the end.
Yeah.
Just remember, your story's longer than my immortal.
Now, James says formatting is super easy and it's a crime that people charge for it. And he actually did an entire video on that subject earlier today. I recommend going and checking it out. Yes,
I haven't been on YouTube.
About editors. I'm one of those guys who says always use an editor. He had a very different opinion and very well explained reasons for how he comes to this determination. For me, if I got the cash, I'm going to use an editor because I know I'm an idiot with punctuation. James, you did mention in one of your developmental edit would be awesome, but it's very expensive. But with the copy edit and the formatting, I'm an idiot with computers. We all know this. It's amazing I'm this far onto the YouTube doing this much. And I couldn't even figure out how to do simple things. And she did it for me. And she was fairly cheap too. And I went through, read through after she was done, found a few things she overlooked. She went through it again, corrected that, and the way she did the layout, I was very happy with it. And still, I am utterly clueless on how to do something like that myself. It might be very simple, but I just don't have that information. And I knew somebody else who's been experienced will do it right, and I didn't want to screw around putting my first book out there and then making a dumb format mistake. Oh yeah, that's right. He did not comment on the formatting, but she did both the copy edit and the format in one thing.
Wrangler, just ask, how much does this lady charge for her services?
I think it was like around $100.
And how big was your book again?
It's like
let's say
257 pages, I think.
Okay,
I think
great.
mine's going to come out to be about 160 to 180 pages, depending on the size font.
All right, there you go.
Yeah.
I'm asking because let's say I do the Martin, I make a soft cover paperback 500 pages book. How much would that be for the cost? Because
I
see
don't
that's
know
what
off the
it's
top of my
looking like
head.
to be. Sorry.
Yeah, it's 257 pages is my book length.
Okay. And editors, again, I'm being stupid right now, but bear with me. Editors, what exactly do they do?
Just as in their
It
name,
depends.
they edit.
Are you doing a developmental edit or are they doing the copy edit?
I have
Developmental
no idea
edit
what those
is they're
means.
going through, they're looking at the story, they're helping you find things like, hey, this character and that character seem to have the same character voice. You got to find a way to distinguish them. I noticed a plot hole over here, and a copy editor just goes through and double checks to make sure I's are dotted, T's are properly crossed, make sure you don't have those extra commas that I know I have a tendency to throw a whole shitload of commas down where they don't belong. So
I hired Gino to go through and look for the grammar stuff for me.
Stormcrawl on like the story and plot and stuff, just get beta readers.
All right.
Yeah, no, that's the next phase. I was just curious if it has to be in a different format, because right now it's on a website.
But once you're ready for the beta readers, the next step, I guess, is to wait for the feedback and see.
Yeah, but
you can't know what to do next until you.
No, Maji, you're gonna have to format it for. The
yeah,
book
that's
and
what I
size
mean. Is
you
it
want
better
the
to
book
put
be.
it into a PDF or what? That's what I'm asking.
I don't know. I don't even know what PDF stands for, but over on Rumble, Lieutenant Bob says technically I'm doing both.
Yeah, I can't do it without Bob.
Yeah, Bob's an asshole, but I love him, so it's okay.
But at the same time, I got to marvel at all the technology we got available to do this. I mean, think about it. Before word processors, it was a typewriter and sheets of paper and lots of whiteout. Before whiteout, it was, oh crap, I screwed up the sheet, crumple it up, toss it, start over again.
Oh my
And
gosh!
so, I mean, they must have written everything by hand.
If I had to do a typewriter,
Yeah, they must have written everything by hand and then gone over it that way before they started typing to make sure they made as few mistakes as possible. And then before the typewriter,
press blocks.
I mean, could you imagine trying to circulate a book before the typewriter, trying to write and circulate your own book?
Oh yeah, well the like the newspaper press blocks, those things, trying to set those up is insane. But at least once you get a row set up correctly, then you're good. But if you mess it up, then you have to refix it, and that may cause issues depending upon which machine you're using.
And think of the original printing press where you had to go and like put all the letters in there and then stamp it. Just the amazing advantages technology has given us. I mean, I don't know if I would have gotten any of this done without it. I probably wouldn't have bothered trying, to be honest. I hate to say it.
I'm pretty sure Bob has made my spelling and grammatical errors a drinking game, because he's watched me retype the same sentence 2 or 3 times trying to get it right, and he's like, oh my gosh.
It's funny.
Good evening, A.S. Bernard.
Hey, Bernard.
Hey, Bernard. It's funny. I'm a weird fuck. I actually have a typewriter back in my home, and I use it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and it was a gift from my grandmother, and
you're one of the younger people who still understands the significance of the corn on the cob joke in Looney Tunes.
Yes, sir, I do. Listen, I may be a disgusting, horrible, evil troll, but I am cultured. Okay?